What goes on in the transition zone? Well, there's actually quite a lot that happens in there. I think it's one of the trickier areas of the court. It's one that always gave me a hard time. So let's lay it out here. It's right where that neutral zone sort of ends there, up into where the offensive zone begins. That's our transition area. And as the name implies, we're transitioning, but not just court position. We're transitioning mentally, and we're also transitioning our mechanics. So mentally, back here, we're just sort of spitting the ball back, keeping it in play, making sure we don't make too many mistakes. Up in here, we're shifting from that to an offensive mindset where we're trying not to keep the ball in play, trying to terminate the point. Mechanically, we have our forehand, backhand grip here. We come up, hit that shot, and now we're shifting over to our volley grips, shifting our swings, and then we have to have a different mindset in here. We have to know what kind of a player we are. What are we, in other words, what are we doing here? Am I just coming in, setting myself up to volley? Or am I coming up here, dropping the bomb, hoping the ball doesn't come back? This is part of an overall game plan. We have to know who we are as players. If we're great volleyers, there's no use in wasting it here. We want to get as close as we can and make the point from as close to the net as possible. If, by contrast, we don't volley all that well, then we know up in here we have to do something. This has to end now. Or it has to be so strong that my weak volley will be able to mop up whatever comes back. And that's what makes this area so tricky, is making the shift not only mechanically as we've discussed, but knowing, right, with certainty how we play this ball in here. Because if you hit a pretty good neutral ball, you're going to get a lot of balls in here, and you have to know how to deal with it. And if you don't deal with it well, then all these short balls you're getting with your neutral ball, actually, you're hurting yourself, in other words, by having a strong neutral ball, because you're going to come up here and struggle. And this is another area of the court where people don't spend a lot of time practicing or thinking about how to handle these balls. And this is sort of the punctuation, if you were, between this and up here at the net. So spend some time thinking about it. Determine who you are as a player. Can I volley? Do I need to work on my volley? Do I want to volley? Or do I want to just come up here and try and punch him out? So there we have a sort of in-depth discussion of the transition zone, and I will talk to you next time. We're going to go over what to do up in here in the offensive zone.